Okay, guys, we're back. Finale episode, Rain Code. Last night, shit hit the fan with what was happening. This game turned into a zombie game. All the people from the past cases are in the restricted area as flesh-consuming zombies. We're led to believe that all the main supporting cast, including Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, Vivia, are all apparently killed by zombies, and they wrote these notes that have information about the restricted zone. I don't know why, but
Happy birthday.
H amazing. But yeah, basically we got cornered by Makoto, and now we are inside the labyrinth. Let's just see where this ride is going to take us. Yeah, we are beginning the final Raincode session, so let's just see what the game has in store for us at this point. We just ended a bit of a Yakuza session. Amazing. Makoto could move during the lab entry part. Yes, we saw that. Most people are frozen in time, and Makoto moves somehow, so that's interesting. He also knew that Coco had the death power. True. Story time, we just started. Literally right now. Welcome, good to see you. We played Yakuza a little late. I got my ass beat by Ishioda. And then I was like, okay. We fought against Kuryu, though. That was cool.
Ow! Why did you let go halfway through?
It's for good luck. You can't just start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the mystery labyrinth.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor. But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Yeah.
Just up ahead.
That's why.
No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it. Whatever the mystery may be. I'll never turn
Mission
my eyes
Impossible's
away.
a fun movie. Nice.
That's my mission as a detective. Can I count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time. Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Here we go. Is it time to vomit up the keys? Yeah.
Here's the solution key we'll need.
I was just thinking about the first time we ever watched that cutscene, and I just was like, not ready for how this was going to be. There it is, Hebby.
Thanks.
Yeah!
You've never thanked me for this before.
I'm not seeing the vision.
I consider just handing it
Don't
over
make me
to
bring
you.
back the
I'm glad
Kadaka
I
shit
kept it
talk.
This way instead.
You can do it normally.
Anyway, let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. Oh.
This is Kanai Ward.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think
Because the
I
game
needed
is
your
ending,
powers in order
Shinigami,
to
that's
expose
why.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end. Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
There's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved
I just realized that this
mysteries
is a
from
slow
world and
version of
bring
the main
happiness
theme.
to everyone.
I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Anyway, here it comes. It's the mystery protecting Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
We just need to solve it. Let's go, Shinigami!
What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? Probably the Bunkulus research? It could be Blank Week Mystery as well. Try this.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master!
Huh?
Why did the unified government request the homunculus research? For military purposes. The fact that he screams every time it happens too, I'm like, aren't we used to this yet? Is Makoto gonna be
The Yuji wanted to create an
guardsman in
immortal
here?
army and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Evan? Do your nap.
Basically, it was for military purposes.
Hmm?
So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings.
They're copies of people that
Human
eat
DNA is
meat
extracted
buns.
to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures. Is that a mystery phantom?
Oh, it's that kid that... The ramen kid?
Whose phantom is it? Huh? It's me? Why?
Wait, what?
The mystery phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible!
How can that be him? He has the Danganronpa eyes.
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's a little random.
Don't go any further!
Oh yeah, that's his
There's nothing up
voice.
ahead. Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
It doesn't want me to repel that? Okay.
Damn!
Good luck!
These segments are really random because
Don't go any further!
you're not even refuting it with evidence, you're just
There's nothing
repelling,
up ahead.
quote unquote. It's like, well, okay.
Let's give up and
So
go
what's
home.
the right thing to repel?
What I'm looking for doesn't exist.
The red is just white noise.
Homunculi are just a fantasy.
That's also wrong.
That flame doesn't hold up.
Sure.
It's not a fantasy. Homunculi do exist. No, homunculi don't exist. I was wrong. Completely wrong.
Why does Phantom Yuma have Danganronpa eyes? Okay.
The homunculi don't exist.
So our evidence keys are restricted area, homunculus nutrition source, describes how UG Research Organization first successfully created a homunculus 3 years prior. A device located in the restricted area, it can generally artificially. I mean, we have no way of knowing what they're gonna say yet, so we're not really here to pick one. I'm just reviewing what we might have to use against something that they say.
Listen. Have you even seen the homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled.
Research was canceled. that's probably wrong. But I'm not gonna disagree with it yet.
That research... it was a complete failure. This is the truth.
Because you have no way of knowing what they're gonna say that you have to disagree with, so there's not any point to choosing one before you hear everything they say. Unless if you're able to react as they say it. Yeah.
The report Fubuki left me clearly said so.
That's interesting that Yuma is showing up as a phantom in here. That's so strange.
So, that...
It did say the words
was
Phantom
me.
Yuma, right? It didn't say just like Phantom, because that could be Makoto, who looks like Yuma or something.
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's keep going. Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible
So wait.
odds.
What I want to know is the
We
identity
already
of
have
the
concrete
homunculus they were able
evidence
to
that
create.
everyone was replaced with a homunculus of
According to
themselves,
the
correct?
report Fubuki left behind.
Because the doctor, right? The
Found
doctor
success in one person's
was
DNA.
supposedly killed
Someone
during the
believed
experiment,
to have the world's greatest
and
mind.
then we still were dealing with him days ago.
The only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
And it also explains why Kurumi collapsed when the sun came out.
He's back! The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom!
He looks dumb?
Hey! Run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
This time you directly said I was dumb. The clock tower! It's blocking the path!
Just solve the mystery like you always do! You got this!
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? It was, wasn't it, Mr. One or whatever? So it's on that memo, it says it right there. He's called the world's greatest mind, isn't he? Death acts as the switch for rebuilding their cells. It only takes one day. They're immortal. You. So if this happened 3 years ago, wouldn't nobody have aged since the blank week? Yeah, it's number 1. I'm just rereading what's in some of these notes. The homunculi have special characteristics to their blood. Is it gonna be that their blood is pink? Because there's been pink blood this whole game and we've just been thinking that it's a Danganronpa reference, but what if it's actually supposed to be a thing? That would be so goofy, right? Because Danganronpa literally doesn't explain it. The detectives in Chapter 0 were also pink. Were they? They were burned up, though. We didn't see blood on them.
Left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator.
I can't believe...
Because it's fiction.
I can't believe all the DR characters were homunculi.
It's the person known as #1 of the World Detective Organization.
DR takes place in Kanai Ward.
He ran off again.
I believe it.
It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere. Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing. Anyway, let's go after him.
Is it time for a death match? No, it's not.
To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind. #1 of the WDO. But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries.
Why?
I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Wait.
Well, #1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai
Wait,
Ward.
that is...
That's true. I didn't see him in the
That's
city.
the old CEO.
See? I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff. Besides, world's greatest mind. He got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
That is the old CEO of Amaterasu.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
So #1 of the WDO is his homunculus double, and the WDO... He does look like him, though, Rosen. He does. But why would the WDO send Master Detectives to Kanai Ward? To turn them into homunculus? Is that why? No, I think the WDO is bad if their leader is a homunculus. WDO homunculus were under the UG, yes. If that's the case, though, they wouldn't have ordered people to kill the detectives on the way to Kanai Ward. Like, there'd be no reason for, like, what happened on the train to have happened.
The problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research being done here?
Seems like that's the mystery we face.
Yeah, that was the Peacekeepers. What occurred at Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research? Project Homunculus? I'm not sure.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Hey, yeah, we gotta find Martina.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about anyway?
I don't know the exact details.
That's what we have to figure out next.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research?
I wonder what was done to prepare for Project Homunculus.
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master!
The blank week mystery. Oh, actually, the blood test. We have to do the blood test first.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago, at the same time as Project Homunculus. All of the residents were forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated. Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is...
Now there's a flood?
Ah.
There's some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
This place seems familiar.
They meat bun the rest.
Like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then, let's go!
It is interesting, because didn't they were commenting throughout the game that, like, there was a lot of violent crime in Kanai Ward. Maybe it's...
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
encouraged so that there's more sources of people to turn into meat buns.
Yeah, but...
I think my theory that everyone in Kanai Ward being a homunculus is not right. Because if homunculus are just killing homunculus, then they would just get reborn. They wouldn't have a food source. So there has to be people somewhere.
What's wrong?
Parentheses, to turn into meat buns.
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
It's getting pretty horrible here too! Master, concentrate!
What was created from Project Homunculus?
This must be it!
Kanai Ward's residents. Okay, wait, the game's just proving what I just said.
It's hard to believe, but it's the truth.
So it's dead people from around the world that are feeding the city of Kanai Ward, which is all homunculus.
Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
All of them?
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town. Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen. That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well...
Huh? What happened as a result of Project the Blank Week?
This must be it! In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the Blank Week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
The entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? And what is the Blank Week mystery anyway? How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right. Those are the mysteries
It
we
didn't
need
go
to
by in a
unravel to
single
get to the
night, they just
heart
don't
of the
remember
Blank
it.
Week. But I still haven't gathered my thoughts about it.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together!
Get in the barrel. Oh my, she's serious. Okay, all of Kanai Ward's residents were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Raged. Enraged? No. Oh yeah, replaced. Yeah. Everyone died that week and no one remembers it because they were too busy going sicko. Yep, exactly. I was thinking enraged or raged because they, like, rampaged through the town. But yeah, replaced makes sense too.
The god of chaos is enraged!
Just like that. I bet Clover's favorite food is meat buns.
Great job, Master! Awesome teamwork! Master?
Oh yeah, she wasn't killing people, she was just cooking.
They were all swapped during the Blank Week mystery.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the Blank Week mystery.
Huh? Everyone? Come on, that couldn't have happened!
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the real Master?
Oh god.
Obviously it's me. The Blank Week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong. Everything you say is wrong.
Master! Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one.
Okay, so far we're right on the money with calling the plot twists. It was back then.
You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped. Impossible. It's a fantasy you made up. All of it. It's all of it, all of it, all of it! Everything you say is wrong!
Master!
A contradiction somewhere. Oh, right.
No. You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped. That claim doesn't hold up. No! There's proof they switched! No, that's a lie! It's all made up!
I feel like this is every interaction with a mystery phantom. Okay, Blank Week Mystery, Restricted Area, Defective Homunculi, Homunculus Characteristics. Physical peculiarities and details concerning memory. Could be that. It also... We'll see what they say.
Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories.
Ow. Ow.
That's why the memories connect across that week.
Wait, that's why what?
Right.
The depth perception challenge. Yeah, I fucked that up.
Speaking of which... Residents... were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings.
No, I'm wrong. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings.
Yeah. Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible!
Right. They technically
Something
are.
else caused the blank week.
Oh shit.
Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week.
Yeah, I fucked it up. But I could try disagreeing with they all are asleep.
Yeah.
Then...
I don't think that this doesn't prove that wrong, though.
Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else...
Everyone was drugged and knocked out!
Every resident...
Fell asleep! No.
Yeah, I listened to the end one of the times.
That's right! Residents...
Were swapped with homunculi?
That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week! Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep! So, there's a gap in their
Memories.
That's why the memories connect across that week!
That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swapped, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
Okay, it was that one.
Through this mystery.
So he talked about the memories, so we use the evidence that talks about their
A
memories.
homunculus retains all
Makes
the
sense.
memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is obviously wrong. They can inherit.
Hold on, we got blood test for all residents, Project Homunculus, effective Homunculus. It's probably this, but we'll see.
Memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
That's wrong. I don't remember what.
The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents.
No, wrong. Okay. I'm not sure what to disagree with yet.
Speaking of which,
Say,
they can inherit.
What is referring? It kind of has to be. There's nothing in this about the blank week, though. Remote city. Research on homunculi. Top secret research. Homunculus research is human beings are created from human cells. DNA is extracted. That will serve as a base. Unlike clones, they don't need to be grown from fetuses. It could be that. I don't know what I'm refuting, though.
Memories. What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Wouldn't be a gap in their memories. See, I would think it would be this, but this doesn't say anything about them losing their memory. They just become extremely stressed and lose control. So I don't think it can be that.
The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it.
I feel like it could have been one of those last two. I just don't
With the
know.
residents.
No.
Hey,
We have to focus on the mystery surrounding this switch, the week-long gap in their memories.
Speaking of which,
I recall the homunculi have a weakness. It's the reason they have the memory gap.
say,
Okay, so they are suggesting that I use this.
inherit memories.
But where am I supposed to put that? I don't know
about
what
the
that
week no one
refutes.
remembers. If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
That? Okay. I don't quite get it, but sure.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time.
Although if that's true, then why did Karumi pass out instead of go berserk?
There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness. But the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
that's what caused the blank week mystery?
Okay, so we're still playing catch-up.
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Makoto created a cloud machine in 1 week, apparently. Oh good, we're falling.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it!
Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one mentioned anything like that! How'd they manage to hide it?
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
What happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
Dead.
I think they're gone.
Meat buns.
What do you mean, gone?
Can't wait for us to play the barrel game in 30 minutes and have to spell out the word meat bun, and then the characters will act surprised.
Died. All of them.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses.
Yeah, seriously. Also, hey, Kuroi.
By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone. With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the blank week mystery. destroyed it. You exposed the mystery behind the city. You are an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy. But it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind the city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
But why? Okay, we still don't know why it's Phantom Yuma, so that there's a mystery at least. Other than, I mean, if Makoto ends up being a Yuma copy, then I'm just gonna be like... Okay, so we've got Project Homunculus, Memo on Corpse, Doctor's Confession video. Homunculus characteristics. I bet you it's this. So, is this note saying how criminals were brought in from other areas outside of the world, and they... I guess they were turned into meat buns? I think that they were eaten. Maybe both, right? They could have been duped into Homunculus and then eaten by other ones. It was at the Meat Bun Factory, though. There's also this note, Vivia's note. When they die, they come back to life, which we saw.
Telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that.
Are we really arguing about the switch still? No. No, sir.
The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
Okay, I just had to test it. I just had to test it to see if it would save us time.
Master?
In that case...
Say,
Well, they couldn't be destroyed because they're immortal.
then...
Please, the
keep
confession
telling you.
video.
Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place.
I mean, this is
There's
proof.
zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
That also didn't work? Interesting. But I'll just let him talk this time.
Master?
Right. Like I keep telling you.
Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
At the hands of the researchers who saw failures.
What do you mean? They killed the researcher!
That's true.
Like I keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why
It's impossible! Homunculi would have attacked the city! No one was killed by the homunculi!
Oh my god.
This is the truth! Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the Doctor
I
dying at
kind
the
of
hands
feel
a
like
defective homunculus who went out of control.
these deathmatch debate things are like in Danganronpa games when your party is talking to the stupid characters and they're like, they just say something off, like just blatantly wrong, and you have to be like, no Hiro, no Soda, no Himiko. We have this evidence. Everybody else knows this. Shut the fuck up. I feel like that's every single one of these deathmatch debates. And then the other character's response is just...
The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the blank week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up. I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward.
Because you're Makoto.
What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out!
What is the reason for the unending reign of Kanai Ward?
Master, cut it to pieces!
I can't avoid it!
Wait, what? I tapped...
You don't fully understand it yet.
I tapped it!
You know nothing about Kanai
No,
Ward.
I this time I did not. It's to
What do you know
hide the weakness
about
of the
its
homunculi,
darkness?
which is the sunlight. I tapped it and we got shot anyway.
Master, watch out! Master,
No.
cut it to pieces!
No. Okay. I must have done it too late. Yeah, he's got a lecture gun. I
The
hate
rain
those.
clouds covered Kanai Ward
I
to
shit
block
you.
out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Master, don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
That hypocrite. I'll expose him for who he is.
Do it.
We're
Get
not
it.
done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper.
Where do Kanai Ward's dead end up? Village. I have to think way too long about where X is on this controller.
The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
Yeah, the Peacekeepers have to be in on it because of this right here.
No, they were probably just following orders.
Oh.
They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly.
Okay, well, fine. I'm wrong.
The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi. It must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
We've got you now! There's no
told you, that's not me.
You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness?
I think the cube machine might be on the fritz, Rosen, because Martina wasn't looking very cubular.
More. Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that!
Uh-oh. What is the source of nutrition for Kanai Ward?
This is the answer!
You're not me!
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you?
Yeah.
The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much.
Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells.
So, answer me this game. How did the homunculus of Dr. Weska stay alive for months without meat buns?
Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh.
That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy.
What are you?
The DoorDash.
Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed. And yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth.
It's not just the meat buns. Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
Oh great, dynamite.
Bomb?
He's trying to boom kill you. But you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this. They're physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward's darkness.
Physical abnormalities?
Let's go, Master! We gotta join hands and defeat my other Master!
Oh. Quick, get in the barrel, I guess. Kanai Ward's residents, blank, blood, pink. So they really are gonna play this card.
Delightful!
Rosen, you just like to watch the world burn, don't you? I'm curious to see if we agree on, we'll talk about it in the review. Oh, why is the Amaterasu Express up there?
Huh? Pink blood? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. Since I first saw a corpse in the city, I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse?
It's not some mannequin, is it?
So, first of all, hi, Mitten. Basically, the people that were killed on the train were all burned to death. We didn't see any blood.
This blood is real? How? Why?
Although, was there a blood stain next to, Melamie's corpse? I actually don't remember. Oh, she's...
I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see
Oh,
things.
you're right! Yuma cut his finger on the door. Well, that means that Makoto... if Makoto is Yuma's... So basically, okay, I think Makoto and Yuma are gonna have the same face, which means one of them's a homunculus. That probably means Yuma is the human host, and Makoto is the homunculus version of Coco Head.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death?
Oh yeah, maybe they just coincidentally will have the same face.
Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary. I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood
Do you
doesn't matter to me.
understand?
Huh? Although that does beg the question of why Makoto appears to be the bigger, older one. I don't think he's necessary. I think he might be the same height as Yuma. And we can't tell any other of his features because he's wearing a mask. He just has longer hair, that's really it. And he's dressed more professionally, but he's a CEO, so I don't know.
But why didn't the other master detectives mention anything about the color? It wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime scenes with Halara. Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town. Maybe they all believed it too. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink.
Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate them from their originals.
See, now, you guys are hearing it, right? That's Makoto. But it's Yuma's voice, which means they've had the same voice the entire game. And we just never thought anything of it.
Now, you're finally seeing the big picture. I've been waiting for this!
I've been waiting for this!
Master's mystery phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him! Otherwise, you'll get caught in its destruction!
Fine. Let's end this. It's time to expose the truth of Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. It's over!
You? You think you can do it?
Good. Really? They're gonna make us do this? I mean, this is one of, like, several mysteries, so I bet we're gonna have to do this a bunch. Oops. What did I just do? So homunculi belongs. Yep, back there. Blood tests. South head at school. Interesting that they have that same panel back to back. Interesting. Can't believe we solved the mystery.
That's a wrap, folks! I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
And yeah, this is there's a lot that we haven't.
Oh,
we still need to
sorry.
prove that
I thought this was all
Makoto
a
is
part of
Yuma's
the
homunculus,
process or something.
and we need to get to why Yuma made a deal with the Death God. Those are like the two remaining mysteries of the game. There's also the WDO and number 1. We haven't talked about that at all. So there's still quite a ways to
It
go.
all started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back
And
to life.
enjoy the scrolling molecular diagrams. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Oh yes, we get. Oh, okay, we're back. All right.
If that happened, the Death Gods would be out of a job!
So this just confirmed basically all of our theories from the first half of the chapter.
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research
It's
facility.
fun when you
that
realize,
managed to create a
like,
homunculus
when you
first.
first realize the mystery is happening and you
That
come up
drove
with your
Amaterasu
theory,
into
that's
a
like
panic.
the high point, I guess. But it does suck that the game takes so long to catch the player up.
So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have 2 fatal flaws. 1. They revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2. Sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards.
The Dr. Huesca video gave us too much info, it did.
It's kinda like when an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
But the game giving us too much info during an investigation is kind of why I didn't like a lot of the other chapters.
I'm not sure that's really the same.
Yes, the game in general just gives too much. It was Yaku Senpai's
the
last
newly created
present.
defective homunculi
We should reward him
were
with a meat
exposed to
bun.
sunlight and immediately went on a rampage. They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
The Blank Week mystery refers to the period where they went out of control and lost their memories. So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city. Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
The defective homunculi have no idea that...
Oh, not eating the meat buns!
And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled buns.
The pink blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's conclusive evidence
Babbles,
that they were actually
hey.
homunculi.
Dinner is served.
This is the truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
Remember, Martina's alive. Oh. Now we have to figure out the great global mystery, GGM. True. This is literally, this is the Fell Xenologue all over again.
Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the Mystery Phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you.
You have one of those too?
Is that a solution blade?
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer.
Bring the QTEs. Fuck.
Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do? Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh yeah, you should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me. For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
This guy won't let up, huh? You still remember how to deal with this kind of situation, don't you? If the answer isn't right, just wait it out and get ready for the next attack.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to
When
Kanai?
did Makoto come to Kanai Ward?
And why?
Can you answer that?
3 years ago. What was happening in Kanai Ward when he arrived? Okay.
Yes, that's it. I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago. All to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
It's more like you caged them in.
Without me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt! I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here. But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city.
Why?
I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
What did Makoto do to protect Kanai Ward? This is wrong.
You isolated all of Kanai Ward.
Oh, I was right! I almost said peacekeepers.
You call that
Okay.
protecting them? You trapped them!
Without me, Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map. The UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment. But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. We would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
Yeah.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Hey, Master. There's something weird about this mystery phantom. Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
Because he's not a mystery phantom.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
He ended the, homunculus research. Oh, bye, Amapao.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi. So I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints.
So did Huesca and Yomi know that they were homunculi themselves?
That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment, yet you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying. The experiments created the defects, so we transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery phantom fool you! Try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth!
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
What crime did he commit? No. Yeah, the kidnapping! Do we get to see his face?
You may wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed.
Wait. Okay.
You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
Yes, sir.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive. Besides,
I know, we don't get to see under the
never
mask
took
yet.
innocent people. I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
That doesn't make it right.
At any rate, that's not just my crime.
Huh?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
The WDO?
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you! You just flaunted their name to capture criminals! In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case! If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive! And we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner
Yeah,
you
I'm
like
confused
this.
about this. For real. Like, whose side is the WDO on?
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Master detectives were assembled. Oh god, I don't know. No. No. Oh, maybe to oust Yomi. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit.
You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for...
To solve the mysteries. It's gotta be that, right? It could be Yomi too, though.
Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
No. Shit.
You really are clueless. this.
Oh, did it do that? Did it do it in a different
The way I
order this
see
time?
it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons. Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Not to wipe them out. No. It was Yomi. Yeah, alright.
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct.
All systems online.
Almost.
Mars?
You're so close.
Hello, Mars. Happy Sunday. And it's the finale of Raincode tonight. Very exciting.
Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information.
In true Mars fashion, I've missed the entire playthrough. Yeah. I'll comment on the game during the LPT RPG review, but we're getting there.
If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
So everyone gathering here was all part of that mask guy's plan?
Because it would achieve your goal. You're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
What?
Pink blood!
What happened to the other master detectives?
God damn it, guys. We will... Oh, no. We called it. We called this hours ago.
Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
Danganronpa Crazy Eye.
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals. You even killed my friends. For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here!
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that! I'll...
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Huh? What do you mean?
He's not a mystery phantom.
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery, for everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they're homunculi yet. No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate. Their very existence is this city's mystery.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable? They're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
To protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed
This mask
atrocities
is
to
a
keep them
choice.
fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind. I will expose the truth. Oh!
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
Interesting. Has it said Mystery Phantom Makoto the entire time?
My reluctance? What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this? Shut up! How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
He's getting bigger!
It's due to your uncertainty.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right. But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me. If you've draped this city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth.
Well, yeah, it's because when he solves mysteries correctly, the people guilty end up dying.
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question. It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Ooh, Makoto? That's true. I still don't know who he really is. I've never seen the face beneath his mask. You're right. I have to figure out who he is. Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
You've got quite a capable assistant, oh mighty detective. I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth. Truth isn't needed in this city.
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Again with that? Come on. Okay, Shinigami.
Yeah, that trash looks like a
Let's lay it
cocoa
all
head.
out.
Hit the barrel again? Alright, sure. What's it gonna be this time? You stop that, Rosen. What is Makoto? Homunculus. Hey, Giswan. Same goes for you. Hope you're having a good night. Among... Munchies!
Yay!
Aw, man, guys, we called everything ahead of time? The only thing we don't know is why he made the deal with the Death God. Yikes. You shouldn't have done that, Pangy. I mean, they literally showed his arm get cut and then he has pink blood. Like, come on.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No, stop. If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself.
Yeah.
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
Kanai Ward. Oh, could be that. Okay.
Reach me. You're so close. Come on.
It could be UG. I'm gonna say Amaterasu Lab. Actually, no, it has to be UG. Yeah.
It's the answer!
God damn it, guys. We called this back in Chapter 3.
You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery, and you were able to move about unaffected.
You think he's
by
number
sunlight.
one's homunculus? I was betting that he's Yuma's.
Which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
Koto's DNA is based on... number one.
Damn it! How about this?
So, Yuma's not an answer. Okay.
Perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. In other words, you are number one's homunculus!
He's a copy of number one?
He doesn't look like the number one.
Okay, that's
we
not
saw.
exactly what we called him before, so
maybe
I'll
his
take it.
youth was restored when he became a homunculus. If you looked just like number one, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number one. So that's my identity, huh? Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Planned?
But it's not over yet. You're still not done. You still haven't seen it!
What's with him?
You're not me!
No matter how many mysteries I solve, it doesn't faze him.
Master, I'm sorry, but this could be really bad.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Something strange about this phantom. There's still something more to him. What is he hiding? It just feels off.
For now, let's figure it all out. Concentrate, Master!
Okay. Now what? Identify what feels out of place. Why do you have a solution blade? Oh, this. Right.
Here.
Why are we able to cut this one?
Yeah, that is a suspicious spot. Speaking of which, that wound, why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this.
Yeah, that's what they're pointing out.
So, why?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
Okay, yeah, we know.
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the mystery labyrinth.
Then... that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
How did you enter the mystery labyrinth?
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Let's finish things. Next time I'll come at you full force. This will decide Kanai Ward's fate. Only one of us will leave here alive. Tell me your answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question!
Alright, I'll try.
How did Makoto enter the mystery labyrinth? Coalescence?
This is it!
Ew, we're standing in the meat bun juice.
Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the mystery labyrinth. But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the mystery labyrinth.
Master, when did you use coalescence with him?
Well, that's the strange part.
Oh, good memory, Ranger. Yes. When he went, help me over the pipe, would you? And then we like took him by the hand.
I've never used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to begin with.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
Makoto did it.
This is it! I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the mystery labyrinth. So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier.
I used coalescence on your coalescence.
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, lend me a hand. I said, lend me a hand. And then you did. That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
But why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami.
Yeah, he played coalescence from his hand.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
Huh?
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization's #1.
But why do we have it then?
#1's forte?
Are we also a homunculus?
What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how can I use it?
We are #1, but we lost our memory. Then the #1... Then the #1... Wait a minute. Okay, this is very relevant. The number one at WDO was a fake or a puppet? Why? Hi, Jordan. You're the real number one. You're such a Coco head, Jordan.
Shinigami? Why aren't you saying anything?
Yeah. She knows.
What are you hiding?
I can't say. I promise.
Okay, take that back. I mustn't.
Promised?
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out.
I will end you!
Why am I able to use number one's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories? That must mean my true identity is...
Number one.
The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. In other words...
So we were right about Makoto being Yuma as
number
well.
one's homunculus!
Yep.
That's impossible. So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along. You are number one from the WDO, and I'm the homunculus created from your DNA.
Call this in chapter 3.
I'm number one of the World Detective Organization? That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power. But on the video feed, number one looks like an old man.
We didn't call that Yuma's number one, but we did call that Makoto is Yuma homunculus. Yeah.
That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become number one have rarely shown their faces to the public. They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles, and that old man was your double.
And everyone in Kanai Ward also had a double, so there's that.
Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
Shinigami, what's going on with her?
But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective...
That's what I'm getting story time. Hey, John.
That's you, Yuma.
I think we pretty much summed up everything that I was wondering about.
Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Cocohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then, you swapped places with the person named Yuma. I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times.
Oh lord, is he the ramen shop guy?
So, I'm not Yuma? Then the real Yuma Cocohead...
Oh god. Oh, God. Not Martina! Yeah, god damn it. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh, God, that was a jump scare. All right. Martina. Coco Head, you're all Coco Heads.
Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are number one of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward.
To feed them non-meat buns.
He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity.
I'm getting
and used
hungry.
him as a means to enter Kanai Ward. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as number one. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well. That's how we switched places? That's just my theory anyway.
Oh my god, you guys! Remember in Yuma's bio, it said he was an amazing cook? That is actually a funny detail. Wow, it all makes sense.
Dinner is served.
That's hilarious.
Our minds work the same way, after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan.
They show the cutscene of the ramen guy, yeah. I hear that tone, John.
However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number one, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Oh, they're gonna reference it.
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth. You realized I was number one? Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight, because you and I have the same face.
Yeah, Kittle's being indecent on stream, it's true.
I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original. But that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward. If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just run
Oh, she heard
free?
you guys and she stopped.
As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was
Kittle's
dealt
being a
with.
Coco head.
But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment. Waiting?
to confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
Huh?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly, which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals. Perfect crime? With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and #1 of the World Detective Organization. I'll be invincible! That was your goal all along? Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using coalescence to come here was part of my plan. All so I can kill you here!
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish: to protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here. Your death
can't kill
is
me.
necessary for Kanai Ward's peace. To this city, you are the real evil, detective. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego. No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, I'll fight back using your own brain against you. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right to live too. I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are #1 of the WDO.
I don't know. They have to
Sorry,
eat humans to
your
live. I
plan
don't
isn't gonna work.
think we can defend them.
I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting. Master?
If this is the truth I've been seeking all this time, maybe I should sacrifice
Oh,
myself
Lord.
here. If what he said is true, it sounds like
Kisawan?
I'm the one threatening
Alright,
the peace
Kisawan's a
in the
homunculus.
city. You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to destroy this wonderful world.
What are you seeing?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people. You are dangerous. If you're not stopped,
Kisawan, where were you
you'll
during the blank
destroy
week?
all
Yeah.
of Kanai Ward. That's why I must defeat you, to protect this city.
He's wrong, Master. You don't need to listen to anything he says.
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others.
Well,
to
you
be
didn't
happy.
actually kill anybody, Coco Head. They just turned into zombies because they're immortal homunculi.
But by that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed for the sake
Oh
of
man,
everyone else.
Yuma, you suck. You're not even a
Wait,
real
Master,
Coco Head.
remember what you promised. You said you'd never turn away from the truth.
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now. And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
Kurumi is a flesh-eating zombie.
That doesn't matter. We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth.
It does matter! This is their problem! I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them! Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution?
Yesterday was what?
When I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
So at this point, we're just stretching out the final labyrinth because the main character is being a depressed Coco head.
I wanted to help someone. Help people. Which means
It was, oh,
have to remain here.
it was Shachi.
For the good of everyone I love.
What the fuck? I can't move.
Master, you idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself? Don't just go deciding that on your own! I'm not going to let you!
Fuck?
You're shouldering everything alone, and I've lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him! You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable, puppy partner by your side.
I didn't ask for this! I don't remember asking for your powers!
You may not remember, but I do! You...
Roll the tapes, Shinigami.
I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master. I haven't seen a human in a while.
You know you're fighting the boss from first boss, not the second. Right? That's probably why.
Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances. and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly, hmm?
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't ya? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
So we were the great detective that she was talking about earlier to us.
Although it's a known
Amazing.
fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that?
He's just doing this in a random utility closet at the train station, by the way. 'Cause that's where we wake up.
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with
GGM.
me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as #1 to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved. But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing. Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me, just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair.
Frozen.
So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way
How
I
come
can do it.
the leader of the World Detective Organization is a kid?
What?
I guess we'll just chalk it up to anime.
There is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone.
I don't know, an adult?
I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So, I'll keep solving
You're right, I'm being
mysteries.
crazy.
Happiness
Oh my.
shrouded in mystery isn't real happiness.
Master!
Ranger, off to the cold showers with you.
Real happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery.
You believe that could exist in Kanai?
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this so-called perfect solution?
A copy couldn't accomplish it, but you think you can? Just because you're the original?
I thought we answered age is just a number in Namba's drink link earlier. Look, Rosen, it does not work both ways.
You're an empty shell of a man who has lost his memories. Do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries together. My memories in my past don't matter. I will solve it all as Yuma Coco Head!
Kevin likes it when they yell Coco Head. Don't worry, Kev, he's not actually a Coco head. Took someone else's name that we saw transported one time to the game. We're actually the world's greatest detective, the head of the World Detective Organization. Loading, 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 ing.
10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes.
Why am I...
A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other. And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1. First of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi! Here I go. I can't lose. Duplicates?
So this is the last stand, Well, the facts only matter to one of them, Master. So, find the real guy and throw the truth right in his face!
Yeah, let's!
Okay.
I can't back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way!
I have no idea. What the fuck? Ah!
I can't back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way! The only successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into!
Yeah, good call. We're doing this so we can defeat him in the mystery labyrinth and he'll get stuck in here.
Mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. Until then, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I. Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the UG facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the Blank Week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The UG decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose!
Oh my. Oh my!
Have to defeat you! I have to save everyone!
I always have to think about where X is. God damn it. Pro controller layout. Oh, it's time.
When you found out about the UG's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. Did whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to.
Why are we still going on
I
about
didn't.
this?
Who would?
Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never... Oh, never mind.
After your negotiations with the UG, Kanai Ward became isolated and independent.
This also doesn't seem to be doing
To his
anything.
word, the former CEO of Amaterasu
Like, I see that he's getting
asked
hit,
him
but it
position
doesn't seem to matter if I let them
You
disappear or
immediately
not.
Put an end to the homunculus research.
This is just, like, really
This
odd.
was to prevent the creation of any more tragic
It's really
homunculi
fucking weird.
and to hide their existence from the world.
Should I repel or should I repel? Well, we'll see.
Poison is number one. You took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals.
You abducted the
Brought them to
criminals?
Kanai Ward.
Wait, he said that 20 minutes ago!
Here I go.
Oh, great! This again. Is there only gonna be one with a sword?
Take this.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, it was a different minigame. I thought there wasn't the sword one, so I'm not supposed to press anything. Okay, yeah. X always almost gets me, because I always want to press where B
The
is.
city's homunculi.
I got it, though.
This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case. Emotions must be
Please
discarded.
not. Why? Oh my god.
Things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Yeah, we're just solving the truth so many times over and over again on repeat, and then telling them
You'll never get out!
Director
Oh
Yomi
my-
was your biggest obstacle. Protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wesker were able to leak information about them to the outside world.
Oh no! Why?
Kanai Ward's secret had been made public. The UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful. So you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. And you helped Chief
Yeah,
Rock
take
get his
that.
revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Weska and Yomi out of the picture. I can't lose. I have to defeat you.
Oh, more QTEs. Fucking hate QTEs, by the way.
I'll push through.
Especially ones that are all wide. I want this to
I
end.
may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you. I have to save everyone. I have to do it.
I swear to God, if it's Y.
Hey!
Y, A, B, 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 Y, Y.
I'll help you out. Get him! There you go. Let's go.
Thanks, Shinigami. This is everything that happened in Kanai War. Makoto Kagetsuchi. Using Kanai War as your excuse. You tried to enshrine everything, including your own crimes in mystery.
No.
This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands. Or so I believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do? What else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
Yay, it's done! I think. Yeah. I can't tell if it was content padding or really bizarrely bad.
You did it, Master!
I don't know what that was.
Sorry, Shinigami. Can
Happily
you
ever
wait a bit?
after.
You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crimes? Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that. Only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. My intention was to review our answers here. It looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries. There's a great contradiction here. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit another crime. I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. And yet, I ended up creating even more. The mysteries have consumed me. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. I know it's our only
Oh, and by the way,
option.
Makoto, you're the villain of the labyrinth, so that means you must die now that we've solved the mystery. Thank you.
But
Can you really do it? It's a cruel decision to make.
What's wrong? If you refuse, you will be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever.
Yeah, who the fuck is gonna choose that?
What is your solution?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me already! Otherwise, you will die here instead!
I mean, we obviously have to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What?
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do.
You're
That will
so
destroy the
evil!
Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi, and who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
By not exposing the truth at all!
Are you sure? Is this your solution, Master?
Why would you not stay in the Mystery Labyrinth so you can go crazy and die? That...
I've decided. The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed. That's a relief. I knew you'd make the right choice. I leave the rest to you. I can finally let it end. No, I won't be the one to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. That's not the perfect solution I'm looking for. It's not the perfect solution unless everyone is saved. Do you still not get it? Idealism solves nothing. It's not just about my ideals. I have a plan. What are you going to do? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose
I
their
mean,
own
people are gonna
futures.
go insane.
Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution? It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think they can accept the truth? I'm sure of it. I believe in them. And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward. So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery. Solving the mystery in the real world will destroy the mystery labyrinth that was spawned from it. Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world.
So they get to just decide that he doesn't die?
And you intend to stay here, in my place?
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee. I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1.
I didn't choose stay in the labyrinth. I chose destroy the labyrinth, and they still make you go down this path, so... I don't think it matters what you choose, it was a Genshin decision.
I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution.
No, one said destroy, one said stay.
We share the same DNA, and yet, you're trusting someone else to find the solution for you? This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant. That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself, but you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for my shortcomings.
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them, and put your fate in their hands. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Can you cancel Coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields Coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if Coalescence is cancelled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Well, all that's left is for you to end your Coalescence. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you with this.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along,
Hey, but what if I betray you? You won't. Oh.
You're right about that.
Such a cocoa head.
You've got a good partner. I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories, you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self. How ironic.
I don't know about all that.
Very well. You can count on me. I'll take care of the rest. I'm now going to cancel my Coalescence.
Well, time to say goodbye.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the Mystery Labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right. I know. But destroying the mystery labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame. I wanted to make you a detective greater than #1 himself. But I guess this is it.
This is very, very silly to me.
Whoa, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Okay, I'll hold my tongue. I think something even sillier is about to happen.
Emergency exit?
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And here's the cutscene to remind us. Woo!
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Huh? This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you, before we entered the mystery labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy price?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
What?
Oh, yay! Everybody wins!
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back?
What did you think about the pink blood thing? It's funny that they use that in the plot, because in Danganronpa, they're just like, doesn't matter. So my conclusion is that everyone in Danganronpa is a homunculi.
If I go through that door?
Oh, right. We're never gonna see Shinigami again? Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Bye.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about.
And then there's Rosenlock, literally still hoping that the world will continue to burn.
Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the mystery labyrinth.
That's such a shame. Goodbye.
Huh? Why?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't
Sorry.
exactly widely
Shinigami,
known.
I can't hear you. I'm closing the door.
The same goes for the people who entered the mystery labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you? Will you return to the book?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish with this mystery labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye.
Bye.
What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
Yay!
How could I be
This is
happy about
over.
this?
Bye.
You've helped me so much.
Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember, though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others. You and #1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't. Maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and make people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
I can't help it.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
See ya later! So long. Farewell.
Oh, hold on!
Weird.
Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Coco Head out.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
Okay, well, that's a slightly better ending than Yuma just dying for the sake of Kanai Ward.
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
Look at Emma Pal.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You're in window
You
mode, I think.
really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a
you can
feeling
drag the end.
you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you?
Yes.
Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course.
can probably adjust the resolution in settings.
And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
Ta-da! Credit roll? Sass. Yep, all the other detectives died. Unless...
More rain. Same as always.
Only Kurumi.
Until recently, I despised this rain. I thought it was just dark and sad.
So have they already been told the truth, I wonder?
But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us.
Yes. Well, probably.
A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it.
Anyway, who wants a meat bun?
At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality today. Time to go shopping. First, a new raincoat.
Ah, yes. Why do we have a big backpack?
Yes.
It's all the meat buns? Yeah, you're right.
Hi, Kurumi. I've got your order right here. Ta-da! Amaterasu Corporation's brand spanking new raincoat. It'll easily block out both rain and sunlight.
Thank you.
Wow. Amaterasu sure has changed. They're even making products for us now. Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff, so we never knew what they were making. But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward really changed things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice to have a local business invested in our town's interests. Of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kanai Ward.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto can handle it.
You got that right. Glory to the future of Kanai Ward. By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Well,
Oh, not too
take
far.
care. Good rain.
Likewise. Good rain to you too. Next on the shopping list is... right, body cream.
Oh, interesting. So some of these are missable. Wow. Shoot, guess we gotta play again. You made strawberry and blueberry curd. Oh, delicious. Did you catch the ending, Diamond? We're in the epilogue now.
Excuse me, do you have the body cream I ordered?
Ah, of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight. It's perfect for us homunculi.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you saw that, then you
It's
just missed a bunch of
perfect for us homunculi.
shitty filler.
I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
I never would have imagined. Oh well, that's life.
Ah, it was all so sudden. That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us in Kanai Ward with that emergency broadcast. Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all monstrous homunculi?
We're not monsters. We're just a little bit different from regular people.
Right, that's what Mr. Makoto said. Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here.
We're like normal
Everyone
people. We're
feels
just
the same way.
cannibals.
For now, I think we should just take it slow. If we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives with more hope.
Right. We're immortal, after all. We've got... Besides, we all made the decision together. After we voted on the referendum, we chose to follow Mr. Makoto. So yeah, like he said, we need to take it slow and live with hope.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okie dokie. Next
Oh God, Ranger.
Oh, right! I need to buy a map!
Where to map? We still don't know where she's going. Harumi did nothing wrong, it's true. I had a theory that she was secretly the murderer in Chapter 2, though.
Since then, the people in town have stopped eating meat buns.
Oh!
No one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of. I think that's a natural response. Our bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human.
So wait, how are they surviving? Yeah, I actually wondered about that. I thought they were necessary.
Excuse me?
Is that Margula? No.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. How can I help?
Do you have what I ordered?
The map, right? You want the world map?
Yes, that's
Ah,
right.
yes, ramen made out of... Never mind.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order books from around the world. I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but read every one.
I understand. It's been a while since we were able to interact with anyone outside
Well,
of the
Rosen's
city.
moving to
There
Kanai
have
Ward.
been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto is handling the negotiations. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be. Of course.
Mr. Makoto is so amazing. Even if it was decided by the referendum, he quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate with the unified government as well. Although he did say it was his way of atoning, he was ready to turn himself in, but we stopped him from doing so with that referendum. Oddly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. It'd be awful if he ever collapsed from it all. Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired? I'm not sure myself.
Whatever the case, he better not overwork himself. He is Kanai Ward's leader, and leader of us homunculi.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and homunculi has just begun. Anyway, about that world map. What made you want to get it?
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
A crush, huh?
So the next step should be the last one. I must have my precious multi-pack of instant ramen.
Oh great, we're gonna go see Coco Head. Well, ex-Coco Head. I mean the real ex-Coco Head.
All the meat bun shops vanished from town, but ramen shops popped up in their place.
Hey, who was selling the people meat buns? Who was doing it? Did they know? Or are they just a plot hole?
Oh, Kurumi!
Hi, you look busy.
I sure am, but busy is great for business. I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need. And of course, it's super yummy, says everyone.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt.
Oh, it's Rosato's voice?
This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Yes, I think so too. Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen? For now, I need about a month's supply.
Huh? A month? Sure thing, but why do you need so much?
It's a secret.
Thank you. You want to get a bite to eat while you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too. That's it for the shopping. I've safely completed all my preparations. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I better hurry or I won't make it in time.
Huh? Yikes. Wow. I hope that Kurumi's not gonna go out in the sun. You know, that would be bad. Where are the stairs to go down? Oops, wrong place. Jesus! Where are the stairs that go down? I'm so turned around. Yeah, the loss counter is wrong, though. You think the sewer cream is gonna help her? Maybe. It should be higher, please. How dare you? I have a great sense of direction. Oh, we're going up on here. Please reveal that the others are alive. That would slightly save things for me. I bet Yuma's here. Thank goodness!
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place. After all is said and done, I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here. But departure is just the start of a new adventure. Be sure not to forget anything before we set sail.
Hey, princess! Your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Where's Vivia?
Oh, so true. Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
So what was up with your clothes being...
You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's me.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Wait, where's Vivia? Vivia?
Oh my.
What are you doing?
Hey, Kurumi. I figured if I stayed inside a suitcase, someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting. All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia.
They're like, okay, Vivia, back in the zipper. Yay! I'm glad that they didn't kill off the entire supporting cast twice. The detective bodies had pink blood. See, I thought it looked red, but maybe it was just the lighting.
You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. The city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives.
So why did you guys
just
write those
sticking around
notes?
Isn't a great look.
That's not true. Detectives are heroes to me.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare be at his service.
Where's the Cocoa Head?
Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
So, where will you go now?
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that. I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers.
I thought WDO headquarters was bombed in that terrorist attack.
Oh, come on! How many times do I have to explain it to you? The explosion footage we saw was all a sham!
A sham?
What?
So, it never really happened? Why would anyone do such a thing?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it look like we died too. He prepared clothes identical to our outfits, and also found skeletons similar to our body types.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought everyone was dead.
Sure.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi. Nothing can kill us.
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homunculus?
Why don't you get it? How many times do I have to explain everything?
My apologies.
Oh yeah,
My
I mean,
mind has been in a haze ever since we inhaled that white smoke.
I was thinking like the more physically capable ones, like Halara and Vivia, they literally would not have died. Like they beat people with guns, lots of people with guns, several times. I think they can take a couple slow-moving zombies, but I was thinking, well, what if they were thrown into the factory unconscious or something? That's like, you don't know. Yeah.
Do you even know how long ago that was?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top floor of Kanai Tower, right?
Yeah, it was Makoto's room. We were trapped in there. While we were locked up, the final battle took place.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
Yes, but only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez. It's all so unbelievable.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was number one of the BUDO.
The detectives are not homunculi, no.
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as number one.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting more and more exhausting.
You were so quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, I mean the former number one, go?
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
He vanished without a word. I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word. There's something I want to say to everyone.
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Do you know where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Come on. If you're gonna confess you love him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant.
Technically, she could freely move as long as it's at night, right? As long as there's no sun.
I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former #1 of the WDO, and a homunculus informant. I think you two would
Well,
make
right.
a great
Collapsing
team.
would be a problem too, though.
Well, we should get going now. Since he quit, the WDO is in a state of chaos. #1's position is still vacant.
Yeah.
An election to
I
decide
would
the
just be
next
worried that she's
#1
gonna
will be
collapse and
held
like
among
die
the
from sunlight or
detectives soon.
something.
We need to hurry home.
Maybe I'll nominate myself.
I nominate Halara.
Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
Right.
He'd probably actually pay you.
Bye, Halara. I'll see you again soon.
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime.
Smell you later,
When you
Desumiko.
do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too. And even your friends.
Oh yeah,
friends.
I know some in the restricted area that you can hang out with.
See ya.
This does leave it open for added content, though. That's kind of cool. Like, the DLC is actually going to be a story,
Bye, Kurumi.
like, chapter
Let's
continuation.
meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Desuhiko. It is so hard to say farewell.
Yeah, one for
All
each character,
adventures
right?
Involve such partings. I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of
The
yourself,
quest
Kurumi.
for love. When does it come out, John?
And of course, I must thank the chief as well.
I wonder how much each DLC is going to cost, too.
With all my heart, farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
You already sold it? Oh my god, John.
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort. It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia. Everyone is gone. Yuma, I won't give up. Okay, I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much.
So
I met
Coco
so
had
many people
vanished
and learned an important
without a
truth.
trace, apparently.
It's all thanks to this detective
And
agency. Makoto
Makoto took over jurisdiction of
really,
Kanai Ward and
truly
is
grateful.
seemingly doing the right things. Also, everybody knows... Everybody that lives in Kanai Ward knows that they're a homunculus and they stopped eating meat buns.
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
I know, I would
So,
like to hear the
I have
meat
to
bun
go.
jingle again.
This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone. In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me.
That's not the Book of
Someday,
Death, is
once
it?
I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, But I'm not that patient.
Oh boy. Alright, roll the credits, everybody. Time for the LPT RPG review. Okay, so I think the epilogue did save a bit of what I was going to chalk up to absolutely atrocious writing and game idea. I'm glad that the entire cast was not discarded. Again, that seriously would have pissed me off. If all of the supporting cast just died off screen after having one chapter to hang out with the MC. I'm glad that it's kind of an open-ended end, so the game can have added stories and DLC to expand upon its world. I actually think that this game has a lot of potential in its ideas. However, the execution was generally very bad. As far as pros, I'm gonna say the music was awesome, and I really enjoyed some of the investigations. What else was positive? Music, investigations, and overall plot was fun. I never think that the overall plot in Danganronpa games is good. So this was at least interesting, and I really wanted to figure out what was happening, and it wasn't just the biggest, most awful, blah 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 blah. Yes, the setting of the game was very good. Rainy atmosphere, the types of people there. You had the budget. Okay, let's move on to criticisms of the game. Introducing characters, the chapter that there's going to be a murder so that one of them can be sus. Huge, tremendous problem. I mentioned this a few days ago, but I think the ideal thing they should have done is introduce all of them in the first chapter. All of them. And then make the side quests optional content to get to know the different factions. I want the church people to have names. I want them to be around before the Nailman thing. We should have known the students at Etheria Academy a little bit more. We should have met the Resistance group. Simple intro stuff outside of the chapters where the character's scene was used would have been amazing. Instead, we just meet characters that we knew were gonna kill somebody, and then sus one of them. Given a really obvious, difficulty and transparency here was a huge problem with this game. Everything was far too easy. Basically, only major evidence was in the investigation, so a lot of the time, the player and the viewers already knew what was going to happen, and you spent literally hours waiting for the game to catch up to something that you said previously, an hour before, 3 hours before, a day before. I mean, we uncovered about 80% of the game's final plot twists before we even went to the labyrinth, and then we were just slowly waiting for the game to catch up with what we had been saying. It's like if every labyrinth was chapter 1 of Danganronpa 1, and that's not a great book. Yes, of course, Martina goes in the pros because she has an amazing design. Chapter 0 and Chapter 4 were amazing. The rest of the chapters, kind of forgettable, not that great. In general, I would say the game's writing was super sus at certain points. Yuma risking everything in Chapter 1 to go protect a little boy he had no idea who he was, to get caught by peacekeepers and get involved in the case, made no sense. A lot of the conversations with Makoto and in front of peacekeepers, actually, there were several scenes in Chapter 4 that I was like, how is any of this happening? Why did peacekeepers never ever go in the room? They were apparently looking for the detectives. They just didn't go in the room where Yako was bleeding out and they're all just chilling. So yeah, I'm gonna say this game had a lot of great ideas and relatively poor execution. I do think the ending saved it a tiny bit, despite a really anti-hype, weird back and forth that we had going, where the game decided to explain itself for a third time. I'm gonna give this a generous 7 out of 10, and I think a lot of you guys won't agree with me, but that is gonna be the LPT RPG review. I was gonna give it a 6, but they decided not to kill off the entire cast, and I will honor that. Even given all the flaws, I still enjoyed the game.
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
This is a pulling teeth 7 out of 10.
All right.
Oh, and how could I not talk about Shinigami? I fucking hated Shinigami from the beginning of the game till the end of the game. And yeah, I don't think we need a obnoxious fan service character over our shoulder at all given moments of the game. She was just terrible. Hated her. If you make a Raincoat 2, Kodaka, please, for the love of God, do not do that again. I know, Kodaka likes fan service characters. He does. It was better than Digimon Survive. Rosen, what would you give this? Because I feel like my 7 out of 10 is fair, but I almost don't think it deserves it. I'm just doing it because I didn't hate the game. Like, I enjoyed playing it. It's just the execution's sloppy. Martina takes the world. I would love that. I'd say 7 is fair. I would just have given DRA something lower. Oh yeah, that's true. You hated DRA. Alright, folks. Well, we did the things. 8-hour stream. Amazing. We will not be streaming tomorrow because, oh, I have an afternoon interview. Kevin has the day off, so, I'll post schedule tomorrow. And we'll get our lives figured out. Next weekend is going to be an Evo stream, so I'm not sure exactly how our schedule is going to be impacted with that. But we will be streaming during the week, more finishing Pokemon Arceus and continuing Yakuza. The chat also makes these games super fun, so it's hard to be objective. Yeah, that's true. I really enjoy streaming visual novels. By the way, guys, I am looking into the next visual novel for the channel. I am thinking it will probably be a game called Paranorma Sight. So stay tuned for more news with that. We'll go from there. Anyways, everybody have a great night. I hope you enjoyed the finale. See you Tuesday.